what you want to do is you want to pick up the meat of the conversation and not the heat of the conversation. You want to get the meat of the conversation and avoid the heat of the conversation, which means that she has to bring Jeremy, a whole different dynamic to the issue, because a lot of times the issue gets totally smothered. And remember, we talked about this last week. The issue oftentimes get totally smothered by the heat of that, or the heat or the pressure that the woman is feeling in relating that issue. And one of the things that I tell people, hey, when you're mad, that is not the time to be trying to have no conversation, because that thing is over. But absolutely, there has to be the flexibility of your femininity, Sandy. You got it. You got to use what works for your man. And as a matter of fact, it's so important. That's why I've been saying in this conversation, and I will always say, you got to know the person that you're with. You got to know them through who they are, not through your own perception. Because sometimes, your perception is really not sometimes, but really your perception is just your own reality. But doesn't mean that that's what the other person is really dealing with. So you got to know that person, and that goes back to communicate. That's communication again, Jeremy. Right there is to communicate. This is how I am. This is how I do things. This is how I think. And so you have to know that, and then you have to move towards that. And because all of us process stuff different, we all do. We all process it, and you got to know how your man process things, so you can know how to present that to him, so that it can be processed, so you can get the best results out of it.